It was the first day of winter. My cousins had called me to turn their boiler back on. We went straight to getting that relit for them because it was going to drop below zero, I think, that night.
I grabbed my tool bag and then I grabbed my Sensit. I'd never worked on a boiler, but I've worked on various gas appliances for work. I go down to try and light the boiler, and it's pretty straightforward. It's an older style, so it has a pilot light. I lit it, it finally kicks on, and it wasn't burning properly, so it wasn't venting properly either.
While we had the boiler on, I was very nauseous and I had a really bad headache, and I kind of blamed it on allergies.
I was concerned.
Carbon monoxide is a silent killer. You can't see it, you can't taste it, you can't smell it. People succumb to carbon monoxide while they're sleeping. You know, when you're sleeping, you don't feel those effects. You don't feel the burning eyes, you don't feel the headaches, you don't feel the scratchy throats. Even if you're awake, it's easy to become complacent. It can be fatal.
I go outside on the front porch and we boot up the Sensit, and when it was good to go, I started to go back in, and as soon as I got close to the basement door, it's already at 1,000 parts per million of CO, and I'm like, we might have a problem.
An elevated level of carbon monoxide would be typically around 35 parts per million. That's where they alarm. It can become very toxic very fast.
We opened the windows, we evacuated the cousins, we got everybody out. It was absolutely terrifying.
Hey Chad, how's it going? I called Chad. I knew that he would be able to help me figure out what the next best step would be.
Chris sounded very, very concerned, as would I. I mean, the lives of everyone in that house are in your hands at that point.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a blue flame. What I'm seeing is I see the gas control valve.
He was looking at the boiler, trying to figure out exactly what the issue was.
He walked me through it. We even FaceTimed a little bit so he could see what I saw. He helped me to make sure that everything was safe.
The Sensit Gold G3 is the piece of equipment that Chris used during this incident. Thousands of times a day, our products are used. They're out there protecting life, property, and the environment. It's really something to be proud of.
I found out after the fact that they didn't have a CO detector in the house. Had I not had the Sensit to check the CO levels, I'd have never known.
I think they would have been dead by that next morning. It's your worst nightmare come true. I want to say thank you. Didn't just save my cousins, they saved us. They save people every day.